It's Panic Fest Shorts!
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, Neil.
Oh, Chris.
What is this? It's an episode.
This is an episode of the shorts. Yes, that's right. The shorts that me and Chris had to watch for Panic Fest.
You didn't say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is new.
Oh my God. Just start it over. Just start it over.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
I'm Chris.
And now, guys, this is the shorts. If you don't know what the shorts are what you wear in the summertime when your pants don't fit or your pants are too hot, they're too baggy, they have too much fabric on you, and you just need to put on something a little short, maybe something that shows the knee, maybe a little lower if you like the boarding shorts like I do.
Well, Neil, actually, we're talking about the Panic Film Fest short films.
I wasn't ready for this. I was at JCPenney for an hour looking at shorts. I mean, I know about Jinko shorts and Fubu shorts and I don't know.
But me and Neil, we actually we went through and we picked out our favorite shorts for this. So we're talking about our favorite 7 shorts this episode.
Our favorite shorts of the Panic Fest. Now, me and Chris have been trying our best to cover everything that went down at the 2025 Panic Fest. Now, if you guys don't know, the Panic Fest is where we went just a couple weeks ago, and we've been sitting here going through all the movies, all the things that we got to see. Because, guys, this was the guys, girls, everybody in between. This is like literally the Disneyland of horror cinema.
Yeah, it's the best genre fest in the world. I'm confident to say out of to me, like one of the best film fests, but the best genre fest for sure.
But then you used to go to like South by Southwest.
I've never been. I'd like to go.
Okay, South by Southwest is a big film festival,
yeah,
right?
They also have all kinds of other stuff. You're right. You're right. Me, it's.
What about Sundance?
Sundance, that's also pretty good. That's also like mostly okay. So it's one of the best genre fests.
One film festival that's held in Montana where it's like all the movies are at this one theater.
That's Sundance. That's in Wyoming.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I get things confused. All right. Well, today we're going to be doing the shorts. Yes, the shorts are little screen times that are under 10 minutes. Am I correct?
Yeah, most of them are. Some are a little bit over, but most of them are under 10 minutes.
Well, what's the time limit? What's the difference between a long form short and a short? Chris, give us the info.
It's nebulous, but they're usually all under 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then we just have some long form shorts that were under 15 minutes.
Just under. It's hard to, like I said, it's nebulous. It's hard to know. Yeah.
All right. Well, Chris, before we get into this episode, tell everybody where they can find us.
Find us on Movie Online, Movies Don't Suck That Net. We're at Facebook.com / Movies on Podcast. We're at WTMnet.com. It's number 2, Amazon Movies Net. You'll find us there with a bunch of really cool podcasts. We're on Instagram at TS Podcast. We have a Patreon, patreon.com / Movies Don't Suck. You guys want merch? You guys merch? Go to Blackwood Productions at TeePublic or search Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do at bonfire.com. We're also, if you guys want a sticker, free one, we'll pay postage. Send us a message.
You want stickers? Ask us. Yeah, we want to send you stickers.
Yeah, send a message and I'll send one over for your post. You can send us a message on your socials or just old-fashioned email, info@moviesdon'tsuck.net. And where you find content.
And if you don't know this, guys, Chris writes backwards. So when you get the letter, it'll be weird.
And yeah, you guys can also find us anywhere you find podcasts. Neil, what are your small businesses?
Small businesses, we like to advertise you. We like to give you free advertising right here. All you have to do is do the same thing that Chris just said. Send us an email, send us a message, tell us in person, smack Chris in the eyeball. Anything you want to do to tell us that information. But this week, we're going to advertise the place that give us all the wonderful information that we have to give you this week. And that is the one and only Panic Film Festival. Now, the Panic Film Festival has been around since 2013. They're one of the greatest film festivals in the United States of America.
Yes.
The fest just entered its 13th year this past year. They have 25, they have 25 coolest, there was one of the 25 coolest film festivals in the world by Movie Maker Magazine of 2024, World's Best Genre Fest Movie Maker Magazine 3 times, top 25 genre fest in the world. They got that 2 times. Film Freeway Top 50 Best Genre Festivals of All Time, and Dread Central's Best Horror Fest in the World 2021. Literally, feature films are 35 to 45 minutes average. Wait a minute, what did it say? Their festival is composed of 3 major components: featured films, short film blocks, and live events. There's so much to do. There's stuff that we missed even.
There's a lot of stuff we missed.
There's like a trivia thing going on that we couldn't do because we're in the middle of doing an interview with some, who were we doing an interview at the time? Daba? Duba.
We were doing that. We were doing that all the fucking weekend when we saw that.
You know what's funny, Chris? When you go somewhere and you have a great experience with people, and you have a thing that you have your own inside joke.
Yeah, it's weird.
And you try to bring that inside joke back to where you're at, and people just look at you like you're fucking dumb because.
I remember I forgot which one that I did with the guy with some of our podcasts, and there's an inside joke, and I didn't understand what he was talking about. Because we do so many of these that I was like, oh yeah, that was funny.
Like when I came back from Panic Fest, I was just like dooba, and people were like, we don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that happened a lot.
So it's like it's not funny to us.
Yeah.
And it's like dooba. So, Chris.
Yeah.
Since you are the engineer, you're the guy that always loves to get us on our way.
Yeah.
Where are we going first, bro?
Man, I don't know. We're talking about 7 of them. Some ones we liked. Let's start with Dale's Killer Dollar Car Deals.
Dale's Killer Car Deals?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Chris?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can tell you about it now if you want.
Wow, who directed it?
Directed by Drew Highlands. Written by Drew Highlands, starring Dylan Smith. And they're 2 people, but that's at the end. And Neil, what is the storyline for Dale's Killer Car Deals?
Dale's Killer Car Deals is a 2024 horror comedy short film directed by Drew Highlands. The film follows a group of friends who, while on a road trip, encounter a car dealership run by a sinister salesman. As the night unfolds, they realize that the deals come at much darker of a price.
That's not what. That's a different one. I think this is.
That's what it says.
But the one that I saw was 3 minutes. And it was just a car commercial.
Drew Highlands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is directly from a website that advertised this. In fact, this is directly from Vimeo.
Well, I mean,
I can't tell you anymore.
Do you think? To me, that doesn't sound like it. Like at any point, does it sound like
this film has been well received for its blend of horror and humor, entering a spot at the Panic Fest Short Film Showcase Block Number 5. Filmmakers Drew Highlands, CGA Fernandez, and Dylan Smith attended the festival to present the film.
Yeah, we talked to them.
Yeah,
this is
literally from the website.
I know. Why don't you go ahead and give your thoughts on Drew Dale's killer car deals.
I wish this was 25, 35, 45, 2 hours. I wish this was 2 hours long.
It was funny.
This one, not only was it funny, it was sketch comedy funny in the way like what it reminds me of like Kids in the Hall or SCTV.
Mm-hmm.
Not Saturday Night Live where it was like more clean cut and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like the raunchy kind of humor that you're kind of like, okay, I can get behind this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm pulling stuff up. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Oh, okay. Because you're just like looking off into the distance.
No, I'm listening to you. I'm reading stuff about this. So.
Sure. He's not listening, guys. He knows nothing about Dale's killer car deals.
Yeah.
He wants to get you in a car. In a car. Not the trunk. In the car. a living person in a car. Because he must be psychotic to have such good deals.
Yeah, and it's mostly like a car commercial. And there's a little twist at the end, like Neil was saying. Lots of shorts they build up and then they twist it. And this one has a little bit of twist. It's just, I think it's the shortest short we saw here.
This is the shortest short, and on top of that,
yeah,
it was one of them that literally made me snort laughing. I don't know why, but this kind of weird, strange humor in Mr. Dale's killer car deals is literally, okay, you know what it is? It's this guy right here. This guy, whoever he is.
Oh, he was the guy that was leaving. We went to Rewind Video Guys, and we were at the after party, and then we talked to this guy and I think CJ for a little bit, and this guy had to go.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Drew, this is Drew, right?
Yeah.
And man, great guy. I smoked a cigarette with him, right?
Yeah. We
smoked cigarettes and talk. Yeah, okay. It was at the end of the night, guys. So I mean, let me remind you that means that we watched movies all day long.
Neil's
getting interviews with people. All
Neil's
day
drinking
long,
and smoking cigarettes.
And I was drinking. But
I thought the same night Neil did a fucking encore worthy version of Dragula. The whole bar cheered for him.
I had no. It's the only song I could do because I had no voice.
Yeah.
But anyway, really funny guy, really good little short. I think, can you find that one on YouTube yet?
Yes, I think you can. But search for on YouTube. I think a lot of these shorts that we're talking about, they are just straight up on YouTube because they want you to watch them. So I would search for this. It's
Drew Killer's car deals.
Yeah. Dale's killer.
You know what, Chris? How about this one? We'll talk about all of them.
Mm-hmm. And then what we're doing then?
And then we'll give our little list of what we thought was best. Or do you want to give it while we're talking about them?
It might be hard to. There's 7 of these. It might be hard to keep track of what we're talking about. So we'll do it at the end. We'll go. But
did you write them all down?
I did. Yeah. Right. This is my number.
What number was this for you?
This is my number 6. Yeah, it was my number 6.
Oh man, it's sad.
I'm sorry. It's your number 1.
It's my number 3.
Oh, number 3.
It is my number 3, and the reason's my number 3 because yes, it was the shortest.
Okay.
But this humor, I laugh. I've seen it already like 5 times.
Okay.
And I got the link this morning.
Yeah. No, I sent him yesterday when I was about to go to sleep.
Oh yeah, so when I was working all day.
Yeah.
So last night when I was already in bed. But anyway, so I got the link this morning, and I think it's now like stuck in my algorithm of everything I've done because I've watched it so much. And you know me, my number one thing on talking about things is rewatchability. And this is one of them that like next week, I'm sure at some point during the WrestleMania when I'm hanging out with somebody, I'm going to pull it up and be like, hey, you want to see a car commercial?
Yeah.
And I'm going to barn right to, yep, that's right, Dale's Killer Car Deals.
Yeah. And we talked to the guys that made this, and then they were super fucking cool. So,
super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
All right, Neil.
All right, what's next, Chris?
What's about Virgin? What's some of Virgin?
Virgin.
Virgin? That's what you called it?
Virgin.
Yeah, Virgin.
We're going to call it Virgil.
Yeah.
Virgil.
Directed by Ramone Menon and written. The cast is Jessica Demoni, Herman Gambier, and Catherine Starter. Neil, wants to read the storyline about this one.
The synopsis is only one. It's only one sentence.
Yeah.
It's just a horror movie about the birth of Jesus Christ.
And it's a scary one. It's just spooky.
There they are. Yeah, there's Joseph and Mary going down the road.
Yeah, when I talked to
I don't know how much of this I can talk about without getting fired from anything I do.
Real quick, I want to say that this is when I was talking to the filmmaker, he said it was like a mixture between The Witch and Passion of the Christ.
I don't know if I'll go like that. I mean,
they were speaking Aramaic. They were speaking in the tongue of the tongue.
I get everything you just said. Yes, this movie, this short is an Aramaic. And literally it is about Joseph and Mary is that the manger? Was that supposed to be the manger? Or
yeah, it was the manger. It was the manger at the room.
Okay, because they should have maybe talked to the innkeeper for 5 seconds just so we knew. Yeah.
There are monsters, there are demons in this. There's jump scares.
I don't know. There's jealous husbands.
Yes, that was a big thing in there. Yeah. And so this is just so you guys know, this is a pretty fucked up recounting of the birth of Jesus Christ.
Wait, now. Retelling.
Retelling
let's go retelling because let's not.
There's brutality in this. There's definitely brutality in this. You're like, what?
If you watch Jesus of Nazareth or the 10 Commandments and thought those are great movies,
I don't think you'll like this.
Wait. Okay. And you loved everything about those movies and what they teach and preach in. Do not watch Virgin. This is not the story of Jesus Christ's birth that you want to see.
Yeah, for you like those movies. If you like those movies. However, for Neil and I, we
forever. If you are happily touched in the head like me and Chris are, and you like seeing something that's a little out of the box and make you go, "What the F?"
Virgin will do that.
This Virgin's that one. Yeah. Virgin's that one. I wanted a little bit more.
Okay.
Because again, I have questions.
Yeah.
And those questions didn't get answered, and so therefore, I'm kind of like, oh.
This one, I think
I like. Really, this was very imaginative. And I think they did a great job bringing their vision to life.
I liked it. I think a bit more than you. I didn't need the explanations for the demons and the jump scares. I was like, what the fuck the whole time though.
I know. That's what I was like whole time. Too.
I was like, man, that's how most people would act if their wife got pregnant and it wasn't you. You're like, yeah, that's. I mean, I wouldn't be that way, but I was like, okay, it's a retelling of about the birth of Jesus Christ, and it's fucked up. It really is.
It is about as fuck. Like seriously, guys, if you watch this and then come after us, we're warning you. We're telling you now. We're telling you exactly.
If you're a believer, this is not going to be your not gonna be your cup of tea, personally.
No, it is not. If you believe in the big guy upstairs, probably not go watch this one. Yeah. This is gonna probably just start you thinking the satanic panic from the 80s is back. Yeah. And let's just not go there. So Chris, what did you have this rated on your
you're gonna go crazy. This is number 2 for me.
Number 4.
Okay.
This is number 4.
Okay.
So I mean right after Dale's car wash or car deals. It's like because this one was like just like Dale's killer car deals. Virgin was like a what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like it's like one was comedic and one was more like, oh shit, all right, I got this one. But I really I really enjoyed it.
Right.
It was fun.
Let's talk about A Drive at Dawn.
A Drive at Dawn.
Directed and written by Joe DeVito, and starring Eric Lampart and Joseph Williams, and I didn't get the other people, but yeah, that's what this one is. Drive at Dawn. Neil, why don't you begin discussion on this one?
A Drive at Dawn is a 2024 supernatural thriller written and directed by Joe DeVito.
Yeah.
This atmospheric short film unfolds in the stark silence of the desert night, following three men on a mystery journey to confront an unspeakable evil. With a runtime of approximately 7 minutes, the film immerses viewers in a tense, slow burn narrative that allows its horror elements to emerge subtly from the darkness.
So something I really loved about this is every shot is framed perfectly in this one. Every shot is framed perfectly.
Like look at that. Boom. It's just perfectly framed. It's just perfectly framed.
It's well shot.
Now,
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and it's three guys go out in the desert and they ditch a guy. And I don't know what more I'm going to say than that, because I think the slow giveaway on all that is really cool for this. And this is one of them that you can find on YouTube, because Chris gave me the YouTube link for this one. So this is A Drive at Dawn, and it is one of those slow creepers. It was not it wasn't my top favorite, but I did love the way it did it. This is not one that like it's higher up the list because I like the first four.
Yeah, I think Neil likes I think a bit more of a plot. This one doesn't have that much of a plot.
No. I got it, but man, this one did. I watched it right after I watched Virgin.
Oh, okay.
So
Virgin will put you in a state. Honestly, Virgin will put you in a state.
And so therefore, I'm like, okay, no, I get this. Yeah, this is just because the story we see in A Drive at Dawn, is not a new story.
No, it's not.
This thing has happened. I mean, there are points to the story that are new, and that when you discover what those points are, you're kind of like, oh.
Neil, I'm going to say this and not anything like, I'm glad they showed it. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And this one was extremely satisfying, I feel like.
Yeah, it was a good, nice, slow burn. It came to a scorching ending, and
in the desert,
it was
in the desert,
in the desert, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. The acting in it was the main actor who sold it.
Yeah.
If I don't know what his name is, but that guy right there, he sold it. His emotions on his face, because he doesn't even say. I don't think he says.
There's no dialogue in this movie. No dialogue.
Yeah, like there's no dialogue. The guy just everything is expressed through his face, and man, what a way to go! What a way! What a way!
All right. So that the Drive Dawn, you guys probably find this on YouTube. So search that shit up.
You can find this one on YouTube. I know.
Okay.
I watched it.
All right.
So what number on the list for it is you?
This is actually number 4 for me.
This is my number 5. Number 5.
Okay. Let's talk about.
I'm really interested because my number 1 and 2 I thought would be your number 1 and 2, and your number. I'm very interested in how this is going to go.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about Bad Mountain.
Bad Mountain.
This is directed and written by Patrick Murphy, starring Torian Thomas and Keely Trask. This one's 6 minutes. Another short. Well, they're all pretty short, and this one pretty cool actually, but not a whole lot happens.
Yes, the story follows a soul camper who awakens to find his tent door open and a stranger in need of help, setting off a tense and eerie sequence of events. Yeah.
So, Neil, have you ever been on a camping trip like this?
I've been on a lot of camping trips. I like to go in the middle of the woods and act like I'm a pirate sometimes.
I know, but this one, like something like this, a solo one.
Oh, something like this? I mean... Chris, I don't know if you know much about my life, but
I'm imagine you bought her acid and then go lay down outside.
No, I have never been on like a camping trip where there's voices outside and something was
Shaking,
trying to kill me. And I mean, there's that one Bigfoot trip, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. But this one is all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
But to me, the idea of it was good, but this one didn't.
There's a lot to be you have to be explained, and like I say all the time, not everything needs to be explained, but this one kind of did. You know,
it made sense. It made sense, but it was just kind of like, as soon as the question was asked, I already knew the answer.
I will say it didn't suck, for sure.
It didn't suck.
Yeah,
that's it. If we were giving this like a 1 through 5 rating, it would probably be like a 3.
Yeah.
It'd be one of those like, maybe, okay, it did good. It was there. It did exactly what it needed to do.
And the acting was pretty good, actually. Acting,
pretty decent.
Yeah.
But where did you rate this?
This is actually my number 5.
This is my number 7.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. But that I don't know what else there is to say about it. Uses they do a darker setting well, and it's fine. Bad Mountain's fine.
Bad Mountain is fine, Chris. So guys, go take a look. It's only like 3 minutes long, I think.
It's
right?
6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Was it 6 minutes?
Yeah,
wow.
6 minutes 24 seconds. But yeah.
What's next, Chris?
Which?
Yeah,
Which? This one didn't have a lot of information I could find about, honestly. But
oh, do you want me to give you some information?
Yeah, please give information on this one.
I got a lot of information.
Give me some information on Which.
Director and writer is Hoku Uchiyama.
Uh-huh.
The producer Kelly King. Cast is Rosemary Hochschild as Gladys.
The late Rosemary Hochschild. I know that she's passed now.
Oh, has she?
Yeah, she has.
Oh,
I know.
But Which is a 2025 horror comedy short film written and directed by Hoku Uchiyama. The narrative follows Aurora, a mother who, after reading a bedtime story to her daughter, encounters an unexpected and unsettling visitor to her home. The elderly intruder, acting strangely familiar, is determined to perform a bloody ritual before midnight, leading Aurora into a nightmarish ordeal.
So I didn't know what to expect with this one. I saw the name. I'm like, Which? That's right up my alley. And this thing was very satanic. And
this one was amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was funny as fuck. At the end, I laughed. I was laughing so hard at the end of this one.
Dude, this is one of them that this is one of them that it was just like, oh shit. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Like it is like one of those. Yeah. It makes you do the triple.
It ratchets it up.
Like, what did I just see? Oh, here comes the next step up. What the heck did I just see now? Yeah. And then here comes the next step. What? Mm-hmm. It's like when you watch something, like say. Let's go with Dumber and Dumber.
Yeah, Dumber.
Let's go. Dumb and Dumber. Let's go with that. Like, in one part of the movie, you're like, they can't do nothing stupider than this. Then 5-10 minutes goes by, and they did something way more stupider than the thing you just saw. Yeah. And then, like, right at that moment, you're like, well, they can't get stupider in this movie than that. They go way more stupider.
Yeah. So this is 5 minutes long, and they ratcheted it up big time. And the ending of it is something that
This was only 5 minutes. Yeah. I felt like this was like a whole leap.
You learned a lot. You learned a lot during this movie.
And I mean that in a good way. Yeah. I don't mean that in like, oh my god, it took too long. Why is the world the end? Yeah. End of the world coming.
This one, by the way, the Grand Jury Award at South by Southwest. I want to mention that.
Yes. Yes. It deserves every freaking award it ever gets. It says Hoku drew inspiration from his upbringing in San Francisco Bay Area, where he was surrounded by individuals practicing Wicca. This backdoor sparked his interest in exploring the intersection of mythical witch figures and contemporary spiritual practices in his work.
Yeah. So we definitely recommend Witch. It was...
I cannot tell you how much I want you to watch this in front of your friends, your family. You know, anybody over the age of 12, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Like, yeah.
Well, this is 16, 18 and up. This I gotta say for the kiddos. Yeah. But this is one of those that I don't want to give you much except for, yes, it was a lady. She walks in. There's an old lady there who's bitching about she wants to do a ritual. And if she doesn't do it by midnight, the end of the world is going to come because the morning star is going to attack, which morning star is Lucifer. The name for Lucifer. Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah, we like this one, which is great.
This is fun. This one's entertainment for the whole family. Chris, where did you put it on your list?
It's number 3 for me. Number 3. Honestly, this is actually tied for number 2. Honestly, I couldn't choose between the two, between Virgin and Witch, and they're about the same. So
okay, so Witch is my number 2. Okay. This is my number 2.
Okay, all right. But Witch, guys, you guys gotta see this. It's only 5 minutes long, and it is fucked up and funny. Very funny.
Yes, definitely Witch, and you will never forget this lady's face. If you're watching right now, people, you will never forget her face for the rest of your life. I tell you right now, Witch, go see it. It makes people happy.
So let's talk about Devil's Prism.
Devil's Prism,
directed by Kika Magalhães and screenwriter Kika Magalhães and Chris Marrone. We talked to Kika and Chris at actually PanicFest about their movie. We talked for like 10 minutes. Stars Marrone, Jasmine Akopo, and Kika. She's in this. Neil, why don't you read the storyline for Devil's Prism?
I was going to, and then I think I clicked on the wrong thing. You know how hard it is to keep this much information all together, guys?
I know.
Just want you to all know. All right? It's a lot of information. Yeah. This ain't my job, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, this is a hobby. Anyway, Devil's Prison is a 2025 found footage horror short film marking the directional debut of Kika
Magalhães.
Magalhães.
Yeah,
Magalhães?
We'll say that.
We'll go Magalhães. And if we're wrong,
she'll
message us.
Yeah, she follows us on Instagram. So
yeah, you follow us. You know, tell us.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I think I told you about that thing when it was Scooter accident. Yeah. Anyway, the narrative follows Gabby, portrayed by Magalhães, a thief who, alongside her friends, embarks on a routine heist that leads to an unsettling encounter with a mysterious object, unleashing a dark entity upon her.
This had a kind of hardcore Henry feel.
It did. Yeah. It did have a hardcore Henry feel.
Yeah.
It was interesting, the break-in and stuff like that, but man, I hate, because they were such nice people. This is why I hate meeting artists sometimes, because it's like, man, I'm about to do stuff I don't want to do. Yeah. I like it. It's enjoyable. The concept is awesome. I don't know if I didn't like the shaky cam or if I didn't like
I thought it went on a little long for what the
that's it. And that's so it felt forced.
Yeah, it did.
I guess would be the best way
I liked
to
it. I liked it. It's a cool idea, and it was shot pretty well. It's just it didn't quite do it for me as well as I wanted it to.
And by any means, I want to own one of those now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Devil's Prism itself, whatever the heck that is. Yeah. I want to put that right up. Where's my? Oh yeah, that's not in here.
Oh, your
Pandora's box, like from Hellraiser. I want that right next to it. I want it right next to it, so then somebody can either go to the third level of hell or get possessed and turn into a massive demon in my house. Whatever one.
Yeah.
You know, it's good party favor. It's way to bring in a Friday night party.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I like this movie his idea. And everyone did their thing. It's just it didn't do it for me.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me either.
I really.
And the thing is, though, I like the idea. I like the concept. It going along, but I mean, the cops in it, like when they show up, are kind of wanky, and then like it was kind of like there's things in this one, in this short, that were done that wasn't done the best. And it sucks because in the next one we're about to talk about was the opposite.
Yeah.
And so therefore.
Yeah. And this is also found on YouTube. It's not a bad way to see your time to watch this. I'd recommend watching it, but just know out of the 7 we talked about, this is number 6 for me.
That's my number 6 too. Yeah. There you go. We actually matched one. This one, yeah, again, this is just like, all right, so one thing that they did, guys, they did sound effects over the credits.
Yeah.
So while the credits are rolling, they did a thing where you can hear what's going on in the background.
Yeah.
And it just sounded cheesy. It didn't sound like authentic. You know what I'm saying? It didn't sound like, it didn't add anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
I think at the door, end it. Creature goes out, or whatever entity goes out, whatever it is, goes out in the night. We don't know where it's at. Make a devil's prison 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 19, 127. Like, I mean, you could have literally picked up. You can literally, like, if they didn't put that little credit thing at the end, you could have literally picked this thing up and just done it like, oh, that thing is now in a diner. This person's picking it up. And I mean, like, you have a tool here to make it more than what it is. And I don't know. It was good, though.
On YouTube, again, you guys find YouTube.
None of these were bad.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
None of these are like, there's one.
Neil and I picked stuff that we thought needed to be talked about. So,
yeah. That's the whole point of these. So, still on a rating, this is going to get like a 3.5. You know, like this one's a good one. It has a good concept. Just some things could have been done a little bit better. But it's a first time outing, right? Is that the way I read it?
Their first time doing the directing rating, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the first time out. There's plenty of good to outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that it's going to knock it out of the park. You know, this one might have, not have, but the next one will.
Let's talk about Grandma May I.
Oh, let's talk about Grandma May I.
This is directed and written by Gage Zanghi. Stars Spencer Lincoln, Jennifer Castro, Sofia Zervinkina, Sarah Cisner, and Ignacio Matinilla. Neil, read the storyline for Grandma May I.
Grandma May I is a 2025 short film written and directed by Giga. Oh, you just said the name.
Gage Zanghi.
The narrative centers on an 8-year-old Brandon who, following his father's funeral, experiences a strained relationship with his grieving mother. In his search for solace, Brandon encounters Ella, a girl dressed as a witch who introduces him to a magical mass that transports him to meet her grandmother. While Ella's grandmother appears kind, her intentions take an unexpected turn, leading to unforeseen consequences.
So this one, best of fest for fucking good reason.
Great reason.
Yeah.
Wow. Like this is like when the people say hit a home run. No, this was the fucking grand slam. Bases were loaded. You just won the World Series with this one.
Yeah, Grandma's great. Grandma was good. Grandma had 13 minutes. It is funny. It was scary. It was. I want to talk about the Foley artist in this that did the sounds for this. They just told you so much without saying it. And me and Neil love it when filmmakers can create something for you without spelling it out for you. And this one,
yeah, and this one did that. And then on top of it, again, just like we said, was it this episode or the last episode where I had just said sometimes you need the explanation and sometimes you don't need the explanation. Episode. Like you don't need you don't need the full history or anything. Didn't need it.
No,
didn't need it.
No.
Didn't need it. Like this has a supernatural element to it that supernatural element, I didn't need it. This was like a great episode of Twilight Zone. This was like a good episode of Black Mirror, Room 407, Tales of the Crypt, an episode of Creep Show, Friday the 13th, the series, Nightmare on Elm Street, Welcome to Freddy's Nightmares. I'm talking, that's what this is like. This is like one of those weird little segments like that just knock it out of the park.
Standout on the anthology series would be great. If it was an anthology, this would be a standout. It's a great little film. It's a great little short, and it won Best of Fest because this one's fucking the shit. It's awesome.
The story of the little guy, and between his family is emotional. The acting in it is back and forth. I haven't said this in a while because I don't live in the ghetto anymore. But I wanted to smack a bitch. And believe me, when you see it, you'll understand that. I wouldn't do that. I don't promote violence against other people. But man,
this one definitely, out of all the ones I've seen, I was enraptured. This whole movie.
Yeah, this one is this one like organically brings out those feelings of like, man,
what? And so
not just what, but like, I don't like that person so much.
Girl, man, dude. I don't want to talk too much about it, but Neil will give the storyline, and if you guys can find this somewhere, I'm sure it'll show up somewhere soon because it's great.
I mean, it is like the one I would say, and I'm guessing just by the way you're talking about it too, this was your number one.
Yeah, this is my number one too.
This is my number one as well.
So let's go through our list one more time so you guys can know what we chose. Starting from number 7 was Dale's Killer Car Deals. My number 6 was Devil's Prism. Number 5 was Bad Mountain. Number 4 was Drive at Dawn. Number 3 is The Witch. Number 2 is Virgin, but those are really the same to me. And then number 1, by a lot, is Ramone Menon.
In my order for my top, the 7 that we watched, Bad Mountain was number 7. Number 6 was Devil's Prism. Number 5 was A Drive at Dawn. Number 4 was Virgin. Number 3 was still the card commercial that I will remember until I die. People are going to have no idea why I'm sitting in my hospital bed asking them to get into my trunk. Which was number 2. And of course, like Chris, 100% agreement. Grandma May I was easily the best short of Panic Fest.
All right, I think that's it for the shorts. You guys, you listen to our stuff during the show.
Yeah. You guys listen to us. You know where to get us. Chris, they can get us where?
I guess on moviesonsuck.net. We're on Facebook.com/podcast. We're active on Instagram. We're active on all these places.
Everywhere. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
We're
hard to not find.
It's hard to not find.
Yeah.
And guys, remember, if you're a small business, we'll be more than happy to advertise you. Panic Fest is a big festival now, but when they, a couple of years ago, they were small, and now because we promote them, they are bigger and better every year. I say we got at least 1 or 2 listeners.
I mean, I think so. We got chased down a few times. Over there.
We did get chased down. Yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, man, I forgot I'm talent here.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, I came back and I talked to my radio guys. I go, here in Tulsa, I'm behind the scene guy. And I forgot that there I am in front of the scene guy.
Yeah, people chased us down. They're like, Neil, Chris. I'm like, yeah, that's us.
Yeah. I mean, we were literally hiding in a video store corner, and all of a sudden we ended up with 3 or 4 of the directors just hanging out in the corner while everybody else is someone doing it. It's like, Neil, Chris.
Yeah, we were friends with people. It was nice.
People like us, we swear.
But let's get out of here, man. Let's take a little break, all right?
Yep. Yeah, it's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And guys, remember, if you get scared in the middle of the night, hold your baby tight as long as you realize she's not a vampire trying to kill you. Have a good night.